everybody to Shine Wrestling. We are live in Virginia Beach, Virginia for a great night of action. We have 7 solid matches, big implications for these matches. After all, like I said, next week is championship week, starting with a championship all-star Monday Night Raw, a championship all-star NXT, the final episode of Shimmer Wrestling, basically, due to some problems and the toll that it's taking on me as an owner. Shimmer will now be basically deleted and no longer used. Yet Shine will remain, and it will be one of my 3 brands instead of 4. This way I have a little bit more time, you know, to actually do things that have to be done. But the 7 matches for Shine Wrestling will be Sexy Star versus Ember Moon, Peyton Royce, she's always the choice, against Hanaya the Huntress, Bea Priestley versus Alexa Bliss, Britt Baker versus Brooke Tessmacher, Nikki Cross versus the Latina Princess Sofia Garcia. In a tag team match, it will be Team Kick versus Beck and Bailey. And in the main event, it will be Latina Nation, Brittany Ventura and Jessica Lopez against Charlotte Flair and Tessa Blanchard. This looks like a really good packed card here, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Let's get the show started. That's right, we are Shine Wrestling. We are here live to give the fans what they want. 26,522 are packing this arena. We are sold out for some women wrestling. Basically, the women are given more range now. This is the revolution that I think people really wanted. They did not want to see 10 women in a brand and that's about it. They wanted to see a big brand of women. Monday Night Raw and NXT give you the biggest women's division in all of wrestling in this game. They have a total of 48 divas. That's right, you heard me correctly. 48 divas. But of course, there is talk about consolidating the roster. We are sold out, like I said, 27,522 here. And I'm telling you, we are ready for a night of action that we will never forget. Arena packed, standing room, sitting room. Hey, maybe you're in your living room watching, but Shine Wrestling is here live and we are getting ready for our first match. Ember Moon versus Sexy Star. This match has a lot of things. Sexy Star has been in a bit of a good role. Ember Moon has also been in a good role. A lot of talk about trades about Ember Moon possibly going back to either SmackDown or WCW once those 2 brands are brought back, and how it might actually change the look. A lot of talk about different wrestlers coming into WWE Monday Night Raw. A lot of talk about 2 of the biggest wrestlers possibly leaving WWE Raw, and that is Megan Starr and I believe Ashley Steele. These 2 females were undefeated. Megan Starr had the longest undefeated streak as the Divas champion, over 380 plus days, beating out Nikki Bella's record. But of course, things did change as she took her first loss against Alexa Bliss. Now, Ashley Steele was also undefeated until she took her first loss from Alexa Bliss. Ever since then, they have not been booked. They've been taking so-called vacation, but I think the question is that they are both humiliated and embarrassed by losing to Alexa Bliss. Well, we're here live. Let's get started. Ember Moon will be making her way to the ring. Houston, Texas own Ember Moon. We'll say this, Ember Moon has been pretty good on Raw, but like I said, there's a lot of talk about trades, a lot of movement of probably certain divas. She's one of them who's been on the biggest talking of trades. The Nikki Cross, on the other hand, hasn't actually been talked about in trades. Yes, one psychotic woman is good enough for a brand. But Ember Moon does look pretty good for this match. I mean, basically, maybe a win might change the whole opportunity of staying on Raw, or it just would give a better chance for the trade. But remember, she's going against the last Lucha Libre AAA Reina de Arenas champion, Queen of Queens, Sexy Star. Sexy Star is the WWE Women's Champion. Sexy Star looks ready for this one-on-one match. It's a small girl, you can say, basically 5'2", about $110 maybe. A lot of people say he'll work to her advantage. She's a little bit smaller, a little bit faster. But Ember Moon with a double arm, a double underhook slam. A little neck breaker there into another double underhook slam. Kick to the face. Yeah, but Ember Moon looked ready, and a low drop kick there. Off the ropes, power slam right there by Ember Moon. From headlock into a sidearm, side leg. That was a Russian leg sweep there. Beautiful Russian leg sweep. Snapmare right, takeover right there by Sexy Star. And she goes for a chin lock, rear chin lock. Trying to wear down the head of Ember Moon. Ember against the ropes, and a back elbow by Sexy Star. Beautiful back elbow. Sexy Star with a beautiful hurricanrana. And a kick to the face, a kick to the back now. Another kick to the lower part of the legs. Ember with a big punch back and a Northern Light suplex. To the back of the head. Ember going to the second rope. Body splash. Ember has Sexy Star up. Gonna use a rope as a friend as she hangs her out to dry. And Boston Crab on Sexy Star. Sexy Star has a lot of leg strength. Able to get out of that move. Sexy Star suplex. Nice little snap suplex after those two kicks. Sexy Star throwing Ember to the corner. Putting her on the top rope. I think we're going to see a superplex here. A teardrop suplex from the top. But a little bit of damage done to some damage done to both of them. A kick to the back of the head. Sexy Star gonna run against the ropes. Oh, Shining Wizard. Cover. Just a 1 count. Boy, this match is actually really full of action. Oh, here we go. Reverse. Oh, I forgot what they call it. I think that's a 16-19 or 17-19 or something like that. Beautiful suplex. Oh, I thought we were going for a reverse suplex. Instead, an inverted, basically suplex type drop. Elbow to the face of Star. Ember Moon just trying to get back into this match. Star has been on a bit of a roll. Ember, oh, a beautiful front flip into a basic clothesline in the corner. Ember Moon's finisher, the Eclipse. Oh, that is a spine buster there. Wait a minute, Ember's going up. She wants Star to get up. She's looking for it. Eclipse. Ember Moon the cover. 1, 2. Oh no, 2. Just a 2 count. It is just a 2 count. I thought she had her there. What an Eclipse. And yet Star finding a way to kick out, but now Ember is working on her legs. Got her back up, and I think oh, wow. Thrown into the turnbuckle back first. Those turnbuckles are not that thick as people think. A few elbows to the head while twisting her head with her legs. Ember Moon, another cover here. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Sexy Star is fighting out of these pinning predicaments, but the problem is, right now, she is in deep trouble. If she cannot mount any other offense, this could actually be over. Ember Moon dropping a knee to the lower back. This snapmare. Take over. Oh, and a knee to the back. And now using her own arms in the submission hold with the knee to her back. But Star is fighting out. Star flips Ember over. Oh, but Star again caught and will be put out to dry again. And now another cover. It's another 2 count. Star will not give in yet. Although she might end up not able to come back. I mean, we're still looking for her to come back in this match, but she has been beaten from pillar to post here. Another front flip into a clothesline. I think we might end up seeing another Eclipse very soon. Ember with a beautiful gut-wrench suplex. Ember has her up. And a big slam there. Side slam. And Ember going to the top. And I think we're going to see it again. Another Eclipse. Sexy Star, not knowing where she is. Eclipse again. I think it's over. I think it's over here. One more cover again, referee. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Ember Moon is your winner. Moving up those rankings is what she needs to do. And she is looking to say, I'm not going nowhere. Of course, the owner is the final person to say. Ember Moon right there, another eclipse, her second eclipse of the match. And that was enough to take Sexy Star out, but Sexy Star had a decent match. Ember Moon is, of course, your winner, the Warrior Princess. Ember Moon continuing to prove what she's actually worth, what her actual value is. Great match for her. Ember Moon, number 26 for the WWE Divas Championship. While the Women's Champion, of course, on what is SmackDown, which will now become NXT, is of course Sexy Star. So a loss doesn't really bother her, she's still the champion. Let's go to our next match. Well, like I said, Hanaya the Huntress versus Peyton Royce, the number one choice. Peyton Royce holding not one, holding two titles. She is the Shine Women's Champion. She is also the Shine's United States Women's Champion. Therefore, when you say Peyton Royce, she is the choice. She will face Hanaya the Huntress. This should be a really good one-on-one match. You know, this, like I said, if Hanaya wins, this could push her to the championship picture very soon. Ember Moon, on the other hand, she can be moved to possibly NXT, where then she can face Sexy Star for the number one contender slot of the NXT Women's title, although it will be vacant. So it'll end up being for a title match. But of course, it won't just be those two. It'll be more than that, because on championship night, we're gonna go all out. Peyton Royce, Hanaya Huntress next on Shine. Well, Hanaya's already in the ring. She's ready. Opponent, her opponent, wasting no little time. Peyton Royce takes her down, starts punching her in the head. Peyton Royce not happy about this match and how the way Hanaya got this match. Not the right way to go through protocol. As Peyton Royce is going to teach her a lesson. Looks like a hurricane from the top rope. That's going to hurt. Peyton Royce went to the second rope, wanting her to get up. Hanaya started to move, getting up, and oh, a cross body. It looked more like a shoulder tackle. Peyton Royce working on the head of Hanaya. I'm talking about her possibly being released also, and I'm not talking about Peyton, I'm talking about Hanaya, or Hania. Again, twisting her head like trying to take that head off her body. It's a smart move working on the head, because, you know, when your finisher though deals with the body, that if you take the head out, the body will follow. Of course, in boxing they say hitting the body will make the head follow. Now we have a Boston Crab by Peyton Royce on Hanaya, or Hania. If I am saying her name wrong, folks, I'm sorry. Peyton Royce throwing Hanaya off the rope, and now knocked her down into the padding on the outside of the ring. The padding is not that large. A lot of people think that that's a lot of padding. It's only about an inch thick, and underneath it's concrete. Kick to the knee, trying to work on the patella. Peyton Royce thrown to the corner. We're up to, I think, a 4 count so far. Oh, throwing Peyton into the steps. Anaya back in the ring now. Peyton Royce, wait, neck breaker by Peyton Royce. Beautiful neck breaker there by Peyton. Oh, and the roundhouse kick. And now the cover. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Peyton asking if that was a 3. And what is Peyton looking to do here? She's got her suplex, the 2 amigos, and a fisherman flex. That's 2, and here comes the fisherman suplex into the cover. 2. And we said it in the beginning of the match. Peyton Royce is your #1 choice, as she has defeated Hanaya once again. Beautiful roundhouse kick. Then of course the 2 amigos and a fisherman suplex pin, or as a lot of people call it, the perfect plex. She just got a 2 count from the roundhouse kick, but the 2 amigos and the fisherman suplex pin got her the 3 count. You can call it the Rolls Royce instead. Peyton Royce is your winner. She is still your Shine champion. And of course I picked out that flower just for her. After all, when you have a girlfriend with big taste, you have to actually pay. But Peyton Royce wins again, and the thing is, it's going to continue helping her. She is in the Divas division, basically, in Monday Night Raw for the championship, and she's finding herself going up. Hanaya remains at the same number, though she did lose again. The next match, if you must. Bea Priestley and Alexa Bliss one-on-one. Basically, this match could basically be called who is a bigger bitch in the WWE. Although I don't think Alexa is that, but I think Bea might actually be. This match is going to be extremely good. Independent versus WWE. Although we are all WWE. Bea Priestley, Alexa Bliss, one-on-one. Next on Shine Wrestling. Also, if you must know, I am drinking Coca-Cola. I am I'm a big fan of Coca-Cola. I do not like Pepsi. I used to be a Pepsi guy, but not anymore. They keep on changing the sugar to the point where it tastes terrible. Yeah, Pepsi goes along with everything. No, Coke goes along with everything. Pepsi just messes everything else up. Aaron Judge, you did a commercial for Pepsi. I'm not very happy about that. And I'm a Yankee fan. I'm not happy about that. Next, Alexa Bliss, Bea Priestley, one-on-one. Here on Shine. Once again, we are live from Virginia Beach, Virginia, 27,522. And I hate when these names come out like that, because when you download them, you never know if they are done right. Bea Priestley making her way to the ring from Norwich, England. Well, in a way, Bea Priestley doesn't give a damn what you think. She's here to do one thing, and that's basically to wrestle and possibly beat Alexa Bliss. Here comes the WWE Divas Champion, Alexa Bliss. Little Miss Bliss has one thing on her mind, and that's continuing to win and continuing to reign supreme. Remember, next week on Championship Raw, she will defend the WWE Divas title against who? We don't know just yet. But it will not be a one-on-one. It will not be triple threat. It won't be a fatal four or some sort of five-man challenge. It will be a 6-diva ladder match for the Divas Championship. Alexa always looking cute, and although they say biscuit butt, I think she has a perfect butt. 5 Feet of Fury, Little Miss Bliss, getting ready against Bea Priestley. I wish I had a little bit of an intermission here, a little bit more Coca-Cola. Bea Priestley ready, Alexa Bliss ready. And I'm gonna go for a pause. Excuse me while I get something to drink so I may rehydrate and continue calling these one-on-one matches and the tag team matches coming up later on. Give me just one moment. And I'm back. Let's get this match started. Now, when I talk about my personal preferences and what I drink, I am not being sponsored by anybody or anything like that. I just like to say what I like, and you know, Coca-Cola is something that I do like. You know, Neck Breaker by Bea Priestley on Alexa Bliss. You know, so I'm like I said, I'm not being paid to say anything about this. I just like saying, you know, what I do like. If it does influence other people, okay then, but if not, you know, like I said, I'm not getting anything for saying what I like. Okay, Bea looking to do some sort of double twisted neck breaker there. So Alexa Bliss working on her neck and head area. Early in this match, it's not Alexa Bliss's doing that well, but Bea with a solid punch there. Reverse takedown, take the DDT of some sort. So, you pony boy, what's up, dude? Oh, neck breaker there again to Alexa Bliss. Bliss has in the corner. making her eat that turnbuckle. Little Miss Bliss. 5 Feet of Fury starting to get into this match. Oh wow, that is an old game. Although 09 wasn't that, in my opinion, 09 wasn't that great with the whole tag team thing. I kind of liked 2010 when it hit PlayStation 3. 2010 was awesome. Although a lot of people will say probably WWE 2K12 was actually good. I mean WWE 12. Alexa Bliss with a beautiful suplex and a kick to the knee, to the stomach, I mean. Twisting her arm, side Russian leg sweep. Takes Bea down the end. I actually have Here Comes the Pain. And then after that came out SmackDown vs. Raw, then SmackDown vs. Raw 06. I have all of them straight without missing one. I also have some double copies. Well, 2010 ain't that much. It's only like probably like $10 on eBay. Maybe even less. On the other hand, what you should do is you should save up until October 9th. That's when WWE 2K19 comes out, which has AJ Styles on the cover. I mean, I know that the special edition, no, not the special edition, the deluxe, it's probably going to be again $90 or $80, but it's worth buying basically. I bought the collector's edition, the Cena edition of this game, which was $150, and that wasn't worth it basically. Although the NXT edition from last year with Finn Balor action figure, that was actually worth, I think, $100, I think it was. Bea trying to fight out his headlock that Alexa Bliss had her in. And how are you gonna sell your 360 games? By eBay or by word of mouth, friends and stuff like that? Because when I sell games, I sell them on eBay. You know, the only problem is you have to give 10% of how much you made that to eBay. So if you sell the game for $10, you end up giving up $1 to eBay. Alexa working the head of, Bea working the head of Alexa, now gonna give her a nice little back drop. Yeah, but remember, I want you to understand, if you do sell a game to little stores, local stores, or whatever it may be, remember, they give you the lowest they can, and then they double, triple, or even quadruple the price and sell it for even more. So I think if you did that on eBay, it would be a better idea, because at least you get to keep whatever amount you want for the games. Bea with a cover. 1, 2, 3, call it in. And I think we have one of our #1 contenders for the WWE Divas Championship, and that's Bea Priestley. Though sometimes when you do sell to stores, if they know you're gonna buy a game from that store, they might give you a little bit of extra credits. So always check to make sure that those type of that if it's just a regular store, see if they're willing to give you a little bit more credit since you're gonna buy something from them. When it comes down to it, I don't trust GameStop, because what they will do is they will take a game that you have. They will probably give you $3 for it, and then you'll see it being sold for $10, $15 at the most. When I sell my games on eBay, I try to give people the lowest price I can give them, but making sure that because the thing is, I'm not looking to make profit, I'm looking to break even. If I break even on certain games, I could probably make profit on other games. Bea Priestley celebrating a huge victory here tonight. And let's keep on going. Sellout crowd wants more action. They're gonna get more action, as it's Britt Baker versus Brooke Tessmacher one-on-one. But 2010, like I said, it should be very cheap because, I mean, what is this, 8 years already that it's been out? I mean, I could check eBay to see what price they're asking for that game. And you're getting it for PlayStation 3, right? Oh yeah, oh, my bad, 360. I keep on forgetting. Yeah. You know, I have a 360, but the thing is, I don't use it that much. So really, I only use it for Netflix and Hulu, and every once in a while I play Fable. Okay, I'm gonna look at it for the lowest prices. Let me see how much it brand new costs. Oh wow. Okay, let me look at any condition, even used. They have a used version here for $195 plus $375 shipping and handling. They have one for $5.99, but it's no. Oh wait, hold on, my mistake. Let me look at this a little bit better. Okay, they have it for $10.99. SmackDown vs. Raw featuring ECW 2010. $10.99, $11.50, $12.99, $12.99, $9.30, but with forced shipping. Basically, so the game should only cost you like $10 or $11 tops. Britt Baker coming out looking ready. Britt Baker was one of the last signees that Raw really wanted, and they were actually able to get her from the independent circuit. So her against Tessmacher one-on-one. Actually, if you want a good game for the 360, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, that's like one of the best RPGs you can get for the 360. I should know because I actually have that game and I do play it, but it's funny. Even though I have The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings for Xbox 360, I've already defeated Witcher 3 on PlayStation 4. But right now I'm playing The Witcher 3, the complete edition, so I have the DLC in order to play it again over and, I guess re-get my trophies again, and of course on top of that, being able to play the DLC stuff. Baker, Lucy's press and slamming Tessmacher's head against the ring. Well, here we go, the flip off. Alright. A neck lock with some elbows to the back of the head. Or to the front of the head, I should say. A beautiful snapmare right there. Just a one count there to Brooke Tessmacher. Britt Baker looking exceptionally well in this match. Everybody knows that everybody is on the bubble in the women's division, and it is not a joke. Every diva is on the bubble. And like I said, WWE Raw owner, the Icon, is looking to consolidate the women's division, make it slightly smaller, but slightly better at the same time. There are probably a few women who will end up released, fired, traded, or something of that manner. Britt Baker ready to do another flip off. And Tessmacher is being schooled here by the rookie Baker. A 2 count there. Tessmacher is a former champion. She is also a former TNA Knockouts champion. Britt Baker, on the other hand, is a former champion, also from her independent time. Britt Baker was here a long time back. She faced Nia Jax in one of Nia's first matches here in the WWE, and she destroyed Baker, but Baker came back better than ever. And here we go. Some sort of underhook suplex, beautifully done. A pump handle underhook suplex. 2. I know, it's a 2 count because the referee doesn't know how to count to 3. It's 1, 2, 3, ref. Not 1, 2, and I have no clue what's after that. Working on the leg of Brooke. Like I said, Curtis, you should not pay more than $10 for SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. If they charge more than that, walk away. It shouldn't be more than $10. 11 at the most. Depending condition. If it's brand new, it might cost a little bit more. If it's used, it might cost less. Cover 1, 2, and again the referee just doesn't know how to count to 3. I mean, come on, you could bring a kindergarten kid, put a referee's shirt on him, and he'll count to 3. The thing is, he might count up to 100 just so he knows how to count to 100. Baker really taking it here to Tessmacher. Oh, here we go, her Corona. Baker pulling her away from the ropes. Snaps the neck there. Baker throws it to the corner. What are we going to see here? DDT, and she hits the turnbuckles. Another pump handle suplex. And again the cover by Britt, and I think this is over. Yeah, Britt Baker picks up a big victory against a former multiple-time women's champion in Brooke Tessmacher. Like we said, the divas are on the bubble. Some of them will be fired, some of them will be traded, some of them will end up on the unemployment line. Next week is Championship Week. Next week will be the last episode of Shimmer, as Shine will become the new takeover. And basically, with this type of stuff happening, people being laid off or traded or whatever it is, things will change. I saw Raw, I saw SmackDown. I thought Raw was actually okay, except for the main event. I did not like Finn losing, basically, because that also counts as a loss towards Strowman. But all in all, it was good. I enjoyed the part with Bayley and Sasha, because everybody knew for the past few months that Sasha was going to turn heel on Bayley. It was just a matter of time. Other than that, it was a decent show. It wasn't that great. Seth losing the title was okay. I could deal with that because I don't really care for Seth being the champ. So no. Yeah. All right, I won't give you any spoilers. I won't even tell you the #1 contender for this AJ Styles World Title. Anyway, you can check out the highlights on YouTube from What Culture or one of those channels that you can just check the highlights. Oh, so you have it on DVR? Okay, that's good. Then you'll end up being able to watch the whole thing, basically. So Britt Baker with the victory. We'll go to our next match. The Latina Princess Sofia Garcia versus Nikki Cross. I will be controlling this match, and I will be Sofia Garcia. After all, she's Puerto Rican, I'm Puerto Rican. Might as well give her at least a quick victory. We do remember that last night on Shimmer, Sofia Garcia lost a huge matchup, but she's here tonight again, and this time she'll be facing Nikki Cross, one-on-one. You have the SmackDown on DVR. You have me on YouTube doing this stuff too. Basically, you got a lot of options to watch. Nikki Cross making her way down to the ring. Oh, but look who's behind her. Sofia Garcia, the Puerto Rican princess. Oh! The match hasn't even started already. A big bulldog. Oh, hits her with the hammer to the stomach. And again with the sledgehammer. Sophia just wants a big victory here after what happened last night. Oh, beautiful frog splash there. She's going up again. Maybe for another one. Kind of missed that one a bit. Sophia showing the L on her forehead as a loser for Nikki Cross. Beautiful head toss there by Sofia Garcia. Oh, it's going to be time for it. Oh, the Puerto Rican plunge. Sophia going to the top rope again. Beautiful drop here to the back of Nikki Cross. Okay, Garcia's got her up. Oh, the inverted DDT. Oh, behind the back. What a move there. Cover. Nikki Cross kicks out. Sophia Garcia, about 5'6", 5'7", 100 and probably 15 pounds. One of the hot Puerto Rican women from the Latina nation. It's forward splash for cover. 2, and another 2 count there. Dropping the elbow to the back of Nikki Cross. Neck breaker, nice little swing neck right there. Another Puerto Rican plunge. And there she goes, another twisting. Like bulldog DDT. Alright, man, take it easy, yo. Peace. You can watch this anyway tomorrow on YouTube. A 3 count, Sophia Garcia is your winner. Nikki Cross taking a tough loss. All right, bro. Anyway, like I said, good night. Take it easy, alright, man. 3 count for Miss Latina Princess Sophia Garcia. Just to let you know, excuse me, I will probably be doing the next Monday Night Raw, Championship Monday Night Raw. I'm not sure about this week yet because I have some things I gotta do, but if I could, I'll let you know ahead of time. We will keep on moving on. As we see, it will be Team Kick versus Bex and Bailey and Bex. Becky Lynch, Bailey against Dakota Kai and Nixon Newell. Dakota Kai and Nixon Newell have been doing a lot better lately, so here they go with a real contest in Bailey and Becky Lynch. Well, Team Kick is already in the ring, ready, and look, wait a minute, what is happening here? Bailey and Becky Lynch are being jumped by Megan Starr and Ashley Steele. But why? Well, then again, these two haven't been showing up on WWE TV, so I guess this is one way to make an impact and show up, but Bailey and Becky just got somewhat beaten up in a sense. I mean, are they really ready for this match against Dakota Kai and Nixon Newell? The bell has rung and this match is underway. Becky Lynch and Dakota Kai seem to be the legal ones in this match. Side Russian leg sweep by Dakota Kai to Becky Lynch. Dakota Kai is going to the top rope. Are we gonna see it? A beautiful elbow drop. Dakota getting the fans behind her. Let's remember, Becky Lynch and Bayley were just assaulted before this match even started, and therefore they might be at a bit of a disadvantage. Few elbows to the head of Becky Lynch as Dakota tied her up with her legs around her throat. Dakota Kai looking for a submission here. It's a version of the surfboard stretch. Becky Lynch with a suplex. And to Dakota Kai, and now Becky trying to get the fans behind her. Oh, going for the clothesline. She's trying to get back into this match. Are we going to see some of that straight fire? The Bexploder suplex. Becky looking to do a work on both of the knees of Dakota Kai. Yeah, I understand Dakota Kai makes her living with those legs. After all, she is a member of Team Kick. Kick to the lower midsection of Dakota Kai, and what is Becky doing here? Pandering to the fans again. I think Becky might be looking for the disarmer here. There it is! The disarmer! She's got it, I think. But Dakota's already on the ropes. Kick to the arm. Anybody join who's viewing my video or joins on the live stream or whatever, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up at least, and do subscribe to my channel. I will put up wrestling videos multiple times per week, possibly videos also on The Witcher, Skyrim, and other video games for the PlayStation 4 that I do own, and maybe even do some ratings on the video games that should be basically buys, and video games that maybe you should just stay away from, like Viva Pinata. Stay away from that unless you're a child. Although if you want easy trophies or Microsoft points or whatever, gamer points, whatever they call it, then get the game, but then you're gonna have to try to explain to your friends why you're playing Viva Pinata. Oh, Bayley and Becky have taken, ever since being attacked, have taken control of this match against Team effing Kick, Dakota Kai and Nixon Newell. Dakota Kai, known as Evie on the independent circuit. Oh, landing hard against those turnbuckles there. And Evie has won some tag titles with Ruby Riott, who used to be known as Heidi Lovelace. Dakota and Ruby are like the true members of Team F and Kick, but the problem is the team was not winning. So Dakota had to find another partner, and Nixon Newell, or Stephanie Newell, is the one she picked. Bayley was a cover 1, 2, but no, Nixon says, no, not today. And that crucifix driver. Bayley with a suplex, more like a driver, drops another elbow. Bailey with a German suplex to Dakota Kai. Another pickup, and now hanging her out to dry on the top rope. Going to the corner. There's going to be a double team move here. Drop toe hold and an elbow to the back. Cover by Becky Lynch, but it won't count because Nixon came in quickly. And Bayley working on Nixon's arm. Becky don't know why she went to the outside, but I think another cover should be tried. Low drop kick to the face. Picks her up. Hangs her out to dry on the top rope. Becky with another suplex. Working on the left leg of Dakota Kai. Remember, Dakota Kai's finisher is the coup de grace. And with those legs being injured, they might not work as well. And the disarmer. The disarmers again. Dakota's tapping. And to think that Bayley and Becky would jump before the match, and they still managed to put a victory, to pick up a really big victory against Team Kick. Becky Lynch hitting the disarmer and getting the tap out victory. Beautiful underhook suplex there by Bayley earlier in the match. Of course, Becky dropping that pan and elbow of hers. A back exploder. And then we saw the disarmer after that. Becky Lynch and Bayley pick up another big victory here. Right there you have two of the four horsewomen of the WWE. Which of course Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks, although it might no longer be Sasha, it might be Tully Blanchard, who she's been teaming up with lately. Well, this victory with Becky Lynch has moved her to number 4 on the women's title, but it also moves them in the tag team division. And we're going to go into our main event. Although you will have to give me a minute, I must relieve myself in the bathroom. So this is like a short intermission. I'll be right back. And we are back for Latina Nation against Charlotte Flair and Tessa Blanchard. And I will be controlling Latina Nation. I think they need a few more victories. And plus I haven't used them, so I want to actually see what type of moves they actually have. Coming out the daughter of Hall of Famer Nature Boy Ric Flair is Charlotte Flair. From the Emerald Cities, Charlotte Flair. Oh, and Charlotte hit with the championship. I believe that is the Shine Women's Championship. And I think Ventura has it again in her hand. What is she going to do here again? Oh, and she hit Charlotte again in the face with it. As Tessa Blanchard is being blasted over there. Now, is this actually Brittany Ventura from the top rope? Oh, the shoulder went to her back, elbow to the back. That was a really hard elbow. Jessica Lopez really pouring it on here. Oh, that was a solid clothesline there by Jessica Lopez. Lopez has no respect no matter who you are. Lopez, oh, what a spine buster that was. Lopez going for it here. Oh God, the sit-out powerbomb. Latina Nation. Here comes Brittany Ventura flying in. Oh, what a roundhouse kick there. Beautiful move by Brittany Ventura. Oh, what are we going to see here? Glamour Slammer, Ventura style. What a move! I thought she was caught. Ventura, I thought she was caught there in the stomach, but no. A spear and a half right there. Cover. 1, 2, falling in, no, 2, oh. Low drop kick to the back of Tessa Blanchard. Tessa is being tested here. Ventura really putting it down. Oh! Backbreaker on the turnbuckle. Low drop hit to Ventura. Dropping a leg drop over the top. Oh boy, here we go, another glamour slam of Ventura style. Cover. It's in. Latina Nation wins. Brenda Ventura, beautiful. I mean, that was just a beautiful. That moonsault was nothing but poetry right there. A lot of Latina Nation has a power game. They have a high flying game. They can do it all. That was a glamour slam of Ventura style. And another look again. Oh. But this is Latina Nation, baby. Sofia Garcia, the leader, and of course Ventura and Lopez, two of the other best in the Latina Nation. 3 Puerto Ricans running roughshod on the Divas division. And this is a great way to end Shine with this young tag team picking up a huge victory. What a night! It was a great night of wrestling here for Shine, live from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now I must remind you folks, next week, Championship Monday Night Raw, Championship NXT, the final championship night for Shimmer, as Shimmer will be closing its doors. And then next week, the championship night on Shine Wrestling, which was tonight. We've had a great night basically here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, 27,000 plus, selling out the arena. We want to thank Virginia for hosting us. And my God, it was a great night. I mean, Sofia Garcia, the leader of Latina Nation, picked up a victory against Nikki Cross. And then Brittany Ventura and Jessica Lopez, Latina Nation, defeats Charlotte Flair and Tessa Blanchard. Let's take you back to the quick rundown. Ember Moon, in a great match against Sexy Star, took home the win. But will she continue being a Raw NXT diva, or will she be sent to SmackDown or WCW when it comes back? Peyton Royce is your #1 choice as she defeated Hanaya, the Huntress, in a good match. Bea Priestley took home the victory against Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, meet one of your opponents for your Divas title next week on Raw. Britt Baker took home a hard-fought match against Brooke Tessmacher. Could Brooke Tessmacher be on the way out of wrestling? We'll find out next week. Sofia Garcia, the Puerto Rican princess, defeats Nikki Cross from Sanity. Becky Lynch and Bayley, though they were attacked before their match by Megan Starr and Ashley Steele, they were still able to work through it and defeat Nixon Newell and Dakota Kai. And of course the main event, once again, Latina Nation, Jessica Lopez, Brittany Ventura defeat Charlotte Flair and Tessa Blanchard. What a night. I want to thank you for joining us here for Shine. Once again, if you do view this video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. As we're listening to the Heartbreak Kid, or the Has-Been Kid, whatever you want to call him, I want to say to you, thank you for joining us, and seriously, have a great night. We don't care about WCW, so I'll just do that. I don't run WCW or SmackDown anymore. It's going to be Raw and NXT and Shine, basically. That's how I'm going to look at it. Anyway, like I said, we had a pleasure serving you tonight. Next week, championship, and we already are ready there for Monday Night Raw. And folks, like I said, have a great evening. Good night.